Hi guys, this is Erika, Create Your Future, and in today's video I wanted to ask you if you are assuming worst case scenario every time that your person says something to you, or every time that your specific person is doing something to you. Are you always assuming worst case scenario? If so, let's talk about it. But before we start, I just wanted to remind you that we are giving away some free coaching sessions. All the details are in the description down below. Also, if you want to receive notifications of when I have a sale going on or a new course, you can join our mailing list. Also, the link is in the description below. And I have exciting news. I have a new course called How to Revise the Breakup and Manifest Your Ex Back. I have used the information from this course and I manifested my person back, and you can do it too. You are going to do the work to manifest a new and improved version of yourself, and also a new and improved version of your specific person, for them to come back, but for the relation to be stronger and for that person to stay. Okay, so if you're interested, also check it out. I'm sure the link is in the description down below. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I will be more than happy to help you. So okay, let's talk about it. Recently I was experiencing a friend, which I noticed that she was always assuming worst case scenario related to her boyfriend. For example, if her boyfriend didn't text her right away, she was always wondering, like, oh my god, like, is he angry at me? What's going on? Where is he at? And she had to know the location of the boyfriend, and always always thinking and assuming the worst, but towards her, right? Like, is he angry at me? Is he he's gonna break up with me? Are we okay? Right? So she was always assuming worst case scenario. And what do you think happened? She manifested a breakup because she was always thinking the worst. Let's remember that everything that we are experiencing and manifesting is based on an assumption. That's why when we are deciding to be consciously creating, everything's already created, right? But like, we're consciously selecting to experience a certain situation, a relationship, etc. When we are doing that, we have to assume best case scenario, because we manifest based on assumptions. So if, for example, with my friend, if she was always assuming, well, this person, like, think they're angry at me, or I think like they don't want to be with me anymore, or I think they're acting cold towards me, if that's what we are assuming constantly, we're going to end up manifesting that reality, because we manifest based on assumptions. So if that is the case with you, if you notice that you do this with your relationships, let's just say, okay, stop, time out. I'm not going to do that anymore, because I'm going to end up manifesting worst case scenario. I'm going to manifest what I'm assuming, and that's not what I want. So every time that you're asking yourself, for example, if that specific person doesn't reach out to you right away, don't allow yourself to think, oh, are they angry at me? Or is there something wrong with me? Say, no, I'm sure that they're busy. I'm sure they're stuck in traffic. I'm sure that maybe, I don't know, assume that their cell phone fell down a toilet. But do not assume that it's something negative towards you, right? We have to be, I think I've talked about this before, be the queen or the king of positive assumptions. Always assume best case scenario, because we manifest based on assumptions, right? Start thinking and believing that everything is always working out for me. Every single relationship in my life is harmonious. Every single relationship in my life is safe. Everyone loves me. Everyone adores me. And every single action that people take towards me is to show me how much they love me, how much they care about me, how much of a priority I am in their lives. Right? Instead of assuming worst case scenario, because we're going to end up manifesting that. Like my friend, she ended up manifesting the breakup, and the person was like, oh, like, it's just too much, right? And also, I think when we're in such needy energy, right? What happens when, I don't know if you've had someone that's always like, hey, 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 like, you're like, stay away, right? So that energy, you are in a state of mind of I depend on you, right? Like, oh, please love me, need me. And that energy repels because you're too focused on the other person. We need to bring that power back to us instead of, oh, I need your validation, your total like attention on me. No, be like, flip the like the pancake, right? I'm like, no, flip the tortilla. Boop. No, that person is, they are the ones that need to know that I'm okay with them, right? Of course they're okay with me. I'm wonderful. I'm loved. Like, I'm solid in the relationship. They are the ones that are like, oh, I wonder why she hasn't texted me back, right? But I want you to feel secure in yourself. I want you to feel safe in the relationship, to always assume best case scenario. So instead of being so focused and needy of whatever actions, right, from the person, no, like, I am solid within me, right? I know my worth and value. I know that I am a great girlfriend. I'm a great catch. I know I'm the whole package. So therefore, like, I'm solid, right? I love myself. Therefore, I know that person loves me. So I have nothing to worry about. I'm not going to assume worst case scenario if I don't hear from them within the hour. Like, it's okay. I'm solid. I know my worth and value, right? But when we are so dependent of the other person, right? When we're assuming, oh, I haven't heard from them, that means that they must be angry at me or whatever. When we are assuming that, that's what's gonna happen. And I'm putting all my energy and attention on them instead of bringing it back to me and knowing my self-worth, right? Knowing that I am safe, knowing that that person is madly in love with me and they're always, checking in. They're like in love with me. They're like, instead of assuming, oh, they don't love me, or oh, they're angry at me, or I don't think they're okay with me, or I think they might break up with me. Don't assume that. I want you to be very safe and secure within yourself, right? When we love and adore ourselves, we are this magnet of that same energy. Remember that everything is that I experience is a reflection of who I think I am, right? So if I'm like, I'm the most lovable woman in the world, everyone loves me, especially my specific person, then you cannot experience someone and that specific person to be rejecting you, right? Because your identity is, I am loved and adored, and so that person has to reflect that back to you. So instead of being so dependent on them, right, and having that needy energy, know that I know my worth and value. I am safe in this relationship. It doesn't matter if I don't hear from them, or if I notice that they're different. It doesn't mean that it's because of me. They must have something else going on in their lives that is having them act different, but it's not because of me. Because I know we're solid. I am safe in this relationship. I know I'm loved and adored. I know that this person loves me and adores me. So it's like getting out of this, oh, I need you in my life, right? I'm depending on your actions and your words towards me for me to feel happy. No, you'll detach from that, because then you're in a state of lack, of I need, I want, instead of, no, I am whole and complete. You're the one that needs me and wants me in your life, right? Instead of I need you and want you. No, they need me and want me, because I'm amazing. I'm wonderful. I'm loved. I'm chosen. I'm cherished. I'm everything wonderful, right? So yeah, it was just something that I noticed with my eyes. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. When someone is so always wondering or assuming worst case scenario, they end up manifesting worst case scenario. So if you have noticed that that is you, cut it out. Don't give focus and attention to worst case scenario and flip it and say, no. I'm the queen or the king of positive assumptions. I'm not going to assume that it's something negative related to me. I always assume the best in relation to me, right? And it's owning back your power, right? No, I'm the one who's in control. I am loved and adored. So therefore, that person has to love me and adore me, period. They have no choice, right? So let's stop creating horror stories. Let's just create best case scenario, right? Because we know that everything starts here. So If you notice that you're doing that, wondering or thinking worst case scenario, no, flip it. No, like, we're good, we're solid, this person is just busy, or maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they have a stomach ache and that's why they're acting weird. But never assume that it is because of you, because there's something wrong within you or with the relationship. No. Let's not do that. Own your power. Assume the best of you, assume the best of this person towards you, and that's what you're going to experience. Okay. And let's say, oops, I manifested a breakup. Say, okay, take it as a lesson, right? Learn from, okay, what was I thinking before? Was I feeling very rejected? Was I feeling very needy? Was I feeling all of that? Okay, I need to change. So my new identity has to be confident, loved, secure within herself. I know I'm a great catch. I know I have a lot to offer in the relationship. I know what I'm deserving of. And also change the assumptions that you have about the other person. If they're cold and detached, no, like, they're the most loving and adoring person. No matter what they said to you, like, I'm not ready for a relationship, change it. No, this person is ready for a relationship with me because they know that they're never gonna find someone like me. They're ready for commitment, they feel safe with me, etc. Right? So you have the power to manifest them back. It's just, let's change the script. What was my old script, right? I don't feel safe in the relationship. I don't feel like I am a priority. I don't feel that I'm being respected. And let's change that script for best case scenario. And also, what is it that I was thinking of this person, right? And let's flip the script and then just persist in this new story. And that's what has to happen, because everything that I'm telling my subconscious mind that I am or that they are, it has to project out, but I have to be persistent. I cannot keep changing the script, right? Like, oh yeah, like, they love me and adore me. Oh no, but they're acting weird and I don't think they really love me. I think they hate me. We cannot do both. We have to be persistent in just what we want to experience as much as we want, and that's what has to happen. Okay, guys, you got this. Again, stop being the, thinking worst case scenario. Stop being negative and just be empowered and know that you are the one in control, okay? And they have to just conform and, read the script and act the script, the new script, okay? Okay, guys, I love you. Again, if you need help with your specific situation, I am more than happy to help you. Love you. Bye.